my phone.
You gave Leah the top billing.
Okay. I don't think he has my number correctly because he never texts me. I'm sending that to you. Talk about that. Hey, we're live on YouTube now, so I'm gonna send that over.
And now we're recording.
Oh, I'm recording now. Check. Mic. Check. All right. Goodbye.
Well, why did Leah leave?
No, we're on here now, so I'm gonna.
Oh, okay.
God. See you on YouTube.
I don't understand.
Love you.
Electronics. We're professional. That's why we set up our microphones after we hit record. Duh.
And live.
Now's a good time for our cats to sniff each other's butts.
Whoa, look at this. Look at comic Crypt.
Yep.
How is the sound? Can we hear?
I don't know.
We're going to yell. Maybe not. Don't yell.
I don't know.
You need to stop watching that because you're going to see that nobody's watching it right now and you're going to get really mad.
Why am I going to get mad that nobody's watching it?
No one.
Oh, no one is watching.
I'm going to share this.
It's okay.
Don't be nervous.
Told you nobody watches.
Don't be nervous.
I'm not nervous. I'm itchy.
Why are you itchy?
Because of the tattoo.
It looks great. Like I'm Jay.
I'm Phil Mouse.
This is Comic Crypt, guys.
It is.
Welcome back.
We do it.
Kind of bi-weekly last few weeks.
Jay's been too busy.
Smooching, banging away on Darla. I don't know what any of that means, but I like it. Keep going.
It kind of melted into a Crow reference because we do comic book talk here.
I'm not familiar with the Crow.
Really?
Explain it to me. Wasn't Jason Momoa going to be the new Crow, or is going to be the new Crow?
I thought I heard something about that. They were going to do a new Crow.
I'm okay with that.
Let me see.
Ow, wormhole!
Yeah, see? You're killing it. Killing us.
Shit, man.
We're dying out here.
All this means is that we're going to have this. It's just another source of content for people. You know what I mean? I know you're anti. You're super anti.
No, I'm not anti. I just don't think it works. I am.
What is it? What's to work?
I am pessimistic is the word for me.
I'm pescatarian. That's not true. I'm Portuguese though, so I might as well be.
Pescatarian?
Yeah. We eat a lot of fish.
Well,
if it comes from the ocean, we'll eat it. Yeah. Fish, crustaceans.
If it's edible.
Tires.
Yeah, tires.
Tires.
I don't know why I was excited about that. But yeah, tires.
Have you ever eaten a tire?
Yeah.
I don't believe you at
That
all.
was a lie.
At all. Stop getting nervous about this.
I'm not getting nervous about it. I just like looking at myself.
Yeah, I know you like looking at yourself. All right, so
I think I'm ugly, but I also am very. I don't know words. Bucket full of myself, I guess. So, yeah. That's why I get so jealous that you and Leah are always hanging out now. You never want to talk to me.
I talk to you constantly. I talk to you way more than I talk to Ryan Horn and all them. I don't turn your.
He likes Ryan Horn.
I don't turn your text messages on Do Not Disturb. Like I do.
No, you turn off your phone and throw it in the corner.
That was for cinematic effect. It was a lot. It was funny.
It was funny.
Right?
Because I bring the comedy. Even on, it wasn't even my podcast, and I brought the comedy.
What was the Egyptian thing? What were you talking about?
That's a quote from Space Ghost.
Okay. I'm an Egyptian. Wait, what was it?
Well,
kill him. I
was talking about killing Ryan Horn. Everything other than I'm Egyptian was a response to something you were saying on the video.
Oh, I thought it was a sequence of one coherent thought. I'm an Egyptian. Kill him. No. I'm an Egyptian.
And it's I'm Egyptian. I'm Egyptian. That's something that
I like better.
Zorak said all the time. On an episode. From Space Ghost. See if I can find it. Because that, to me, that did kind of make it funnier though that you just were not following what I was doing.
I'm gonna throw up. Oh, because I dry swallowed that allergy pill.
Yeah, I don't have any drinks for you.
And I might be. We're gonna find out if I'm allergic to Allegra today, folks.
Yeah. So what you got before you texted me was, I'm Egyptian. No, I'm Egyptian. Don't ignore me. Kill him. Ryan Horn is blowing up your phone. Because you thought it was Ryan. And I was complaining. And so that's why I was saying, yeah, kill him. He's blowing up your phone. I was accusing him of doing what I was doing. See, look, you sitting there texting somebody on our job.
It's texting Leah.
Yeah, on our show.
Yeah.
When it's your show and hers, it's turn off the phone and throw it in the corner.
You want me to do that?
Maybe.
I'm not afraid of you. I'm afraid of her.
I did comment though. And
Hey!
I guess it just doesn't show the comments.
I mean, it can. Maybe people aren't.
Or maybe you just weren't looking. Yeah, I don't know.
No, we got two. One's Leah, probably.
Nah.
Oh, I was gonna share it on Facebook. That's what I was doing before you started getting all condescending. This is a really condescending.
With my condescending eyes.
You do have condescending eyes. They're not creepy. They're condescending. That's why they're creepy.
The best one was when I sent you the if of
The what?
The if of what's her name saying she's gonna haunt your dreams from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I forgot that you do a silent G on the if.
Oh, I just do it for the show now because it's funny.
The GIF, and then Leah says GIF, and then you side with that form of thinking.
Yeah.
And then you're like, you know, fuck it.
Yeah, because fuck the world.
I got a silent G. Everything's silent.
If we're gonna fucking argue about this shit, then let me throw in a new pronunciation.
Man, you're all about throwing wrenches into works.
Right.
Let me tell you about what fucking threw a wrench in my works.
Here we go. We're gonna get into lawnmower.
God damn it. So,
Crypt.
yeah. This is for you, Ryan, because you don't like comic book talk.
Yeah, so we talk about lawnmowers instead.
I feel like we need things on this table.
Sponsored. I was thinking that too. You talk about your lawnmowers, I'll find something to put on the
Get
table.
that skull.
Okay.
No, don't get the skull. It's not comic book. No, you're gonna scare. Okay. You got your cable voodoo doll.
Yeah.
I don't like this anymore.
You wanted me to put something on?
I wanted you to put something good on it. Comic Crypt.
There we go. Put the dick on the table.
You're gonna put your dick on the table?
Yeah. Tell me about your lawnmower.
Yeah.
Quit texting and complaining
I'm
about my
not.
table.
I'm telling people to watch us. Comic Crypt live.
Yeah, damn.
Look, do you want fans?
I have fins.
You're a fucking rock star.
They are British.
We all know it. Yeah. Did you see the picture I posted of Thunderbolt?
I don't know which one.
I posted on Instagram. It was my computer cursor was a little like finger. So I just got a close up of his face with a finger picking his nose, and I posted it.
You're like 12.
Did I tell you that I sent a direct message to Thunderbolt, young Thunderbolt, his kid?
No.
Yeah. On
Lad Thunderbolt. Thunder Lad?
Thunder Lad.
Huh?
God damn it! Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was really good. All right, Thunderbolt, tell your kid he's Thunder Lad now,
He's
or have him
Thunder Lad.
watch this.
We got Lady Thunderbolt, Lord Thunderbolt, and Thunder Lad. Nobody's watching this.
Because who's gonna watch this? Nobody watches things live.
I wouldn't.
Well, yeah, shut
I
up.
stopped watching you and Leah when you threw away your phone. Because I don't want to watch people get drunk. I've seen enough of them all that.
Well, the ideal wasn't to get drunk.
Yeah, but that's what was.
Yeah, it's totally what happened though. Shit. You didn't watch the whole thing?
No.
So you didn't see me throw up?
No. I heard it. That was the barf heard around the world.
All right, now it's on Facebook. So okay, we're good. Here we go. What was I saying? Lawnmower. Yeah. So
Yeah.
my lawn
Lawnmower,
looks like shit. You saw it.
It does.
It looks terrible, and it's fuck you. It's looked like that for weeks now. Last week, I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna mow, because we get that thing in Tennessee where it's like, hey, I'm gonna rain
Randomly.
in the most inconvenient
And torrentially.
times. Yeah, like, not even a little bit, not like a little misting, and then you got the rest of it. Oh, it's gonna dry, and you got the rest of the day. No, it's just gonna be a fucking monsoon for no reason. So it was a monsoon. Every day I had off for like weeks, and finally last week it still kind of rained a little bit, but not enough to deter me.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna mow. There used to be a tree right by my driveway that has since been chopped. So while I was mowing, the grass had overgrown where that tree was.
Oh.
So I was mowing, and then all of a sudden I went hit the fucking tree. I
Wrecked
was
your
like,
lawn.
okay, no big deal. So I pulled the cord again to start it, and he goes, because the blade is bent now.
Oh no.
And I was like, fuck, I can't. Okay, I'm gonna just take the blade off. I'm gonna take the blade off. I can't go buy one right now. I'm gonna take the blade off and like hammer it down, flatten it back out, put it back on. No big deal.
Right.
I have a socket wrench, but I don't have I have the socket for the like one size right below the one I need.
Yeah.
That's frustrating as shit.
Yeah.
So I had nothing else. So my fucking bright ass decides to prop the mower up, put my boot, because I wear these like docks when I do the yard, put my boot where the one side of the blade is, and just start fucking taking a hammer to the blade.
No, I take it that didn't work.
The look of your disappointment.
No, well, I don't know.
No, I was holding it with like pliers and stuff, and I was trying to like, hammer it back in.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Not a big deal. And then it fell over. And that's where things went wrong.
What's real funny is my plan, go get lunch and then just go sit at your house and eat it while you mow the lawn. Would have been even funnier if I pull up and you're sitting there with a hammer beating on your fucking lawnmower.
Would you be surprised though?
Not that surprised. Surprised enough to get out of my car and be like, what are you doing? All right.
Just watch. Yeah. So the mower fell over. I didn't think of anything of it, but apparently it flooded the engine at that point, and probably when I had it propped up, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I tried to pull the cord. It wasn't working, but the blade wasn't scraping anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So problem solved, right? So I was going to let it, set, let it do its thing, whatever.
It should still cut something.
Yeah, right? Yeah. I can get one more pass at my yard before I have to just say, fuck it, I need a new lawnmower. So I tried that today. And I pulled the cord, and it did work for a minute. Mm-hmm. It did work for at least 4 or 5 short walks across my front yard until it started smoking. And when it started smoking, it was plumes of just white smoke pouring out of this machine in front of the yard, and it was during a school zone time, so people are driving really slow by me, seeing this massive cloud of smoke emanating from this lawnmower down the street from their children's school. So I don't, I might have somebody show up at my house later and be like, hey, everything okay?
And you just be like, I lost my kid in that fire.
Sounds like good. No. That was my story, and that wasn't a very good one. I feel like you don't care.
Well, I mean, it's a story about a broken lawnmower.
God damn it. Sorry I can't impress you, but that's when you came over and you're like, hey, I thought you were mowing your lawn. I was.
Yeah.
Had fully intended on doing that.
And that sucks.
Yeah, stop playing with your dick.
Hey.
Tick.
That's it.
What's new in your life?
Larflea's got to give me this.
Ryan?
Yeah.
Larflea's Ryan? Ryan, please?
Ryan, please. I don't think there's anything really new in my life.
I got so much shit in my face there. If I just sit right here, people can see me.
I'm working on some new all over Twitch. And
I'm going to tell you this.
Let my tattoo go.
I'm going to tell you this.
What?
And I hope Thunderbolt and Thunderlad follow me up on this. You don't need Oliver Twitch. You don't need it.
Oliver Twitch needs me.
Well, yeah, of course they do.
I am Oliver Twitch.
So what's the factor? What's the factor that works in this field mouse? It's almost like you should start a solo project. Oh, wait, you have.
I started a solo project, and it was called Oliver Twitch.
How is that a solo project?
Listen to me. I started Oliver Twitch in 2000.
Yeah.
Or 2001 is when I put out Deep 13. And that was my solo project while I was in a band called Bane.
Mm.
And then I quit Bane and joined Insurrect. And that's when I put out Deep 13. I was in Insurrect. And so Oliver Twitch was my solo project.
Mm.
And then I quit Insurrect. Shit happened that ended up causing me to fucking shut down and stop working on music for 7 years. And
that's when you got that radiation poisoning.
Yeah. And then I resurrected the Oliver Twitch thing, and I recorded the EP. And then I started thinking about going live, which wasn't something I wanted to do, or that I thought about doing. But I missed playing live. But it's awkward as fuck to go on stage by myself and play music that has guitars in it when I don't know how to play guitar and sing at the same time. So, Mark, I was talking to Mark about it, and he said that he would be willing to go on stage with me and just pretend to play something so I'm not on stage by myself. That was the original idea.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then he decided he didn't want to just pretend, he wanted to actually play some stuff. So he started doing that. And then he did a remix of Pretty Girl, which is one of the songs on the EP. And it was so good that we started working more and more together. And that's when he became part of Oliver Twitch. And we started making music together. That went on, we did by design. And then we both wanted like someone on stage playing some instrument.
Yeah.
And that's when we ultimately got Michelle. I mean, we had a couple of other people like Jason Metter and Jason Cross, both of whom were in Vane.
So Oliver Twitch just became Vane at one point because I had 5 members.
Yeah, kind of. We even did a Vane song. we like rewrote a song called Picking and did that live.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then we got Michelle in on it, and that's when Oliver Twitch became a band. Sometime in between all this, Skeet from Look What I Did, he told me he had just started like a little independent record label called
Jigsaw Records.
No, I don't remember what it's called.
Just run with it.
Destined for Increase.
I like my name better.
His was called Destined for Increase.
Yeah.
And he was telling me that I needed to do a solo project. And I said, well, Oliver Twitch is my solo project. He goes, well, no, now it's a band. You need to do a solo project.
What's his name?
His name's Skeet.
Skeet gets it.
And so that's when I started doing Field Mouse. He was going to produce it, and he was going to put it on his label.
All right.
That fell apart. And so I just started doing it myself. But that's how we ended up getting number 1 and number 2. But now I'm back to working on Oliver Twitch because we're making much better music.
That's great.
And see, look at that. You did no bitching, no complaining. I text you while you're live with Leah, and it's all like, I'm fucking good. I hate the sound of my phone.
Is that really how I sound?
That's exactly how
That's
you sound.
terrible.
I almost thought I was you.
God damn it. Oh, no. Why does she like me? No, Leah and I were discussing having somebody to come out and do the lawn care this time around for $19, but then she found a secret long grass surcharge. We're like, fuck that.
As opposed to the you mow my lawn and you can borrow my lawnmower.
This is before that. You didn't let me finish. God damn it, we're fighting. We go live and we just do nothing but fight.
Dude, the makeup sex is fucking awesome. I just want to let y'all know. Hey.
No, she reached out prior to our agreement about having somebody come to her, and they're still texting me because she used my number because she's like, well, you're gonna be at the house, let's use your number, and yeah. So they're still texting me. They just text me again saying, hey, wanted to reach back out. Now they're desperate. So now I'm like, yeah, you can do my yard for $19, but I'm not doing your long grass surcharge fee thing. Dick.
Gangster.
Because, yeah, my grass is pretty long. What an asshole. I'm going to do because I'm not going to call
It does
people.
take longer to mow long grass.
It does. But I'm also.
And there might be velociraptors.
No, there's definitely velociraptors. No, but I like it because, dude, your yard's not going to be shit, okay? I'll mow that in 20 minutes and then 4 hours on mine. Why do I have so much yard?
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. And then I'll cut down the branch from your tree. And I'm going to leave it there.
Sounds awesome. This is a riveting comic book podcast.
Fuck you. This is what people want to hear. This is the banter. Ryan,
this is
you
what
enjoyed
Ryan
this?
wants to hear because he doesn't like comic books.
Yeah.
He likes Back to the Future. He likes his girlfriend.
He does like his
He
girlfriend.
likes being Jewish.
He's okay with it. He's all right with being Jewish.
That's like as much enjoyment as the Jews are allowed to have in their religion.
Because I don't know if he really does anything but Hanukkah. Like, I don't think he goes out of his way for Passover or anything. He's just kind of like, eh. That's actually how he sounds too. I love when he does that.
What?
That's how Ryan sounds. You say something crazier to him and he goes, what?
You sounded like Mario.
Yeah.
What?
Wow. I wish he looked more like Mario.
Oh, someone's chatting. I'm at work. Hi, dudes. Oh, hey, Ryan Horn. Ryan Horn is watching.
Oh, shit.
We weren't talking about you.
Oh, no. We got caught.
busted.
No, but see, fuck you. We're talking lawnmower talk because the only person who's watching is the person who doesn't want to hear about comics.
He wants to hear about lawnmowers, apparently.
Praise the Lord. Hail Satan. Hail skating.
Yeah.
This worked out well.
All Satan, no wiener on this episode. Hi, Ryan Horn.
God, that was fun. So yeah, we'll cut down your fucking tree too. I like cutting down trees.
So like the other day, like Rick has this big cardboard cutout of Violent J and Shaggy Two Dope from Insane Clown Posse.
Insane Clown Posse. Yeah, okay, I saw them. I don't know who they are, but I saw them.
Yeah, it's this ICP cardboard cutout.
Yeah.
And his daughter Rachel told me that when she was younger, he used to just like put not just that one, but other cardboard cutouts just like around the house to scare her.
It's fucked up. Man.
So I was like, all right, we'll get him. So I went and I got his cardboard cutout from the old store and I brought it into the new store and I stuck it in his office and I stuck it like in a corner where like, I don't know how I managed to do this, but when you opened up the door, Violent J would be staring directly in your eye and his tongue is out and he's like, eh.
That's awesome.
And like, so I stuck it there to scare him. And then later that day, I closed up and I took the money out of the register and I went to his office, put it in the safe, and I forgot that I put it there and scared the shit out of myself. I was like, God damn it.
That's so much better than where I hoped that was going. That's amazing. I'm really happy that I'm really happy it happened that way.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I figured that story was worth telling.
The new shop looks good though. That was the first time I went in there was with you to go get something. What were we getting? Oh, the tattoo lotion stuff.
No, come on, Nick.
I promise you that was it. Tell me what you think it was, because I know exactly what it was, because I had to lift 2 heavy fucking counter pieces for you.
Oh no, that's exactly why we went back to get those 2 counter pieces.
The fucking ghost in your house.
Yeah, that's just Generico. He likes to knock over his food bowl.
Your ghost is named Generico?
Yeah.
What a stupid name for a ghost. No. Mine's Hugo.
No, we went over there specifically to get those countertops.
Yeah, but then we went to the new shop because you had to pick up those things from Justin because he bought them for you.
No, because I left those at the shop. They're still there.
Then why did I go into that shop with you that day with Justin behind the counter and made a joke about me farting cinnamon rolls? That's all of that happened. Justin.
Oh, because I almost remembered.
Yeah, because you realized that I was right.
Because I left my iPod there.
Oh, that's right. God damn it.
Yeah.
All right. It was your iPod. I remember now.
Yeah.
We had to have your iPod.
I got to have my iPod. I got to reload my iPod now.
What? What are you putting on there?
Every CD that I own.
These?
And then some.
What's the latest edition of your CD collection? You're the only person I know who still buys CDs.
The latest edition of my CD collection...
I slouch too much.
It might be... As far as new CDs, the Worm CD, I think, is the last one I bought. Or no, Perfect Circle. Their new album. But
is it really a perfect circle?
I don't know. That's what they claim.
It's kind of oval, oblong.
But like, I want to say I went to McKay's and I bought like an AFI CD and
which one?
All Hallows EP.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah. And like one other CD. I don't remember what. Oh, Front 242. That was the other one. Yeah, Front 242's one of their CDs. But yeah, I still want to get that A Fire Inside EP again. That's one
the very first one with NyQuil and all those songs.
No, the Fire Inside EP, the one that has like a.
Is that not the one with NyQuil?
No,
the very first one, Black. Which one has NyQuil? That's Shut Your Mouth. No, that's Answer
the
That.
first one. Answer That and Stay
That's
Fashionable.
the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind.
So I want to get that too. Put like that AFI EP. This is the one they did on Adeline Records. Had like the Hanging Gardens.
Yeah, Black Album cover AFI in orange. Yeah. I'm bummed how they're not AFI anymore.
Yeah, and part of me, and see, because I collect CDs, and so I'm like, I kind of want to buy all. Like, I'll find a band that I like and decide I want to buy all their. I collect CDs, and so I'm like, I kind of want to buy all. Like, I'll find a band that I like and decide I want to buy all their CDs. Yeah. And I'm in that mode now where I want to buy all of AFI CDs. But every time I go and I end up buying them used just because it's cheap.
Yeah.
And I'm in that mode now where I want to buy all of AFI CDs, but every time I go and I end up buying them used just because it's cheap. But and some of them are out of print. But every time I go and I find used AFI CDs, it's all the new stuff. And while that's part of me wanting to collect it.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to look at like burials or whatever burials and be like, oh yeah, I definitely want to buy this. Or Crash Love or whatever the fuck that one's called.
Yeah.
It looks like a fun. Be like, oh yeah, I definitely want to buy this.
Or
Crash Love or whatever the fuck that one's called.
Yeah.
It looks like a fucking Aerosmith album.
Right.
And like, I don't know.
It looks like an Aerosmith album, but it sounds like a Queen sucked.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, that's even worse than I thought.
Yeah, it's really bad. It's really bad. Oh well.
So do you think I should just like collect? If you think I should just like collect? If you were collecting AFI CDs, but you collected up to a point, at what point would you stop collecting AFI CDs?
December Underground.
Okay,
that's where I would draw the line.
That's the latest one I have.
Yeah.
You didn't like Sing the Sorrows?
That was before December. It went.
Was
it? Yeah, it went.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, they did Answer This or Answer That, Stay Fashionable, Shut Your Mouth, Open Your Eyes. No, that's wrong. Answer That. Yeah, they did Answer This or Answer That, Stay Fashionable, Shut Your Mouth, Open Your Eyes. No, that's wrong. Answer That and Stay Fashionable. Very Proud of You. Shut Your Mouth, Open Your Eyes, Black Sails in the Sunset, Art of Drowning, Sing the Sorrow, December Underground, Crash Love, and then Burials. Which, yeah, I didn't even humor Burials. I hope you suffer. Like, what the fuck is that?
What about the Blood album? I suppose you haven't even heard about that one.
No.
That you shut them off so early. That one came out last year.
Oh, that's the one with white cats and stuff like that?
Fuck, fine, let me see. Dark Snow, Still a Stranger, Aurelia.
Wow, man.
Hidden Knives, Get Hurt, Rage So Beneath You, Snow Cats,
Yeah.
Dumb Kids, Pink Eyes, Feed from the Floor, White Offerings, She Speaks
What?
the Language.
Offerings! I thought those were all on Burials.
The Wind That Carries Me Away.
Yeah, I didn't know something came out after Burials. That sucks. Yeah, I've heard White Offerings and I've heard Snowcats, but I thought both of those were off Burials. Because now they're Cats, but I thought both of those were off Burials. Because now they've hit that point in their career where everything is just sounding the same.
That's true.
And it's not good.
And that's why I would get Dream Car.
Which still kind of sounds exactly the same.
But at least it's not AFI. You're not hoping you're buying an AFI album.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm definitely buying a Dream Car though.
Exactly. And it sounds like something that would come from No Doubt with Davey Havok singing.
A little bit. It's exactly what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay, they nailed it.
Okay, so.
They nailed it.
Yeah. So I thought December Underground was a decent enough album too. So yeah, I can dig that.
Yeah, December Underground took a minute to grow on me.
Yeah.
And then I bought the live DVD they did. And that was right around the same time. And that made me like those songs better.
I mean, they definitely have grown, and you can kind of feel it. Like Black Sails is when they really started getting more gothy.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, Art of Drowning was when they really got gothy.
Yeah, embraced the goth.
Who the fuck is the artist that does the cover for that? Because he did,
I don't know.
an Offspring album, too.
Did he really? Offspring loves AFI.
Dude, yeah, they do. I love the Offspring, but their cover of Total Immortal is not very good.
That's why you don't cover bands who are existing simultaneously with you, because they will be doing it better, and they will be performing it better. Whatever. Do you like Deadpool?
I did like
What were you
Deadpool.
gonna say?
I don't know.
Because they will be doing it better, and they will be performing it better. Whatever. Do you like Deadpool?
I did like
What were you
Deadpool.
gonna say?
I don't know.
Sorry.
I don't know what I was going to say. That seemed like a decent time to stop that particular conversation.
Yeah.
I think we chased Ryan Horn off. He's not watching this.
So now we can talk comics.
Now we can talk comics.
Fuck you, Ryan.
I did enjoy Deadpool. I think that the way they treated Cable and especially Domino, like I loved Cable. I actually kind of proclaimed as loud as I'd allow myself to in a theater because I'm not a dick. A lot of people were talking in the theater.
Such an old man.
They need to shut the fuck up.
I don't disagree.
But I mean, fucking tickets are not cheap.
Yeah.
Which I got some complaints about the fucking movie theater.
Which movie theater did you go to?
I went to the Regal Cinemas in Providence, Mount Juliet.
I don't like that theater.
I like it generally.
Really?
But they fucked up this time.
I saw Last Jedi there, and I didn't like it. I like Last Jedi. I'm one of those people. I liked it.
Yeah.
I didn't like it theater.
No, we went to see. They had a Deadpool double feature, and we showed up late, which very Deadpool double feature, and we showed up late, which very rarely happens. But like we showed up, but when we showed up, it was like right during the slow mo intro to Deadpool 1.
Okay.
And so we watched Deadpool 1, and then they start playing trailers, and then like when they started Deadpool 2, you know, it has that little Fox intro, and it went. Dun, 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 but it goes dun, 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 and then like it fucking cuts off.
Okay.
And then it just starts like playing like the piped in music from the radio. So we're like, okay, what the fuck happened? Did they start too early or something?
Yeah.
And then we were like, oh man, it'd be funny as fuck if like
this is part of it.
Because right before it, Deadpool comes out and tells like, you know, he has a little thing where he talks about like, you know, don't spoil it for people, and like, and he says something like, oh, and don't Wikipedia cable because it just gets really fucking confusing. And so I was like, wouldn't it be fucking funny if they had to rewind it and start over, but then Deadpool comes out and says, okay, let's try this again.
Yeah.
But like that's not what happened. It was a legit fuck up. And so they had to like start it over, and they like went back, like rewinded to some of the trailers, and then we had to watch a couple of them again. But then it did the same thing and went da 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 and then cut off again. We're like, what the fuck?
Yikes.
And then they started the movie, and it actually worked. So they started the movie, and I enjoyed it. I think the way they portrayed Domino's powers was fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
That's how I always imagined her powers working.
Okay.
Cable's badass.
Well, go ahead. Sorry.
The rest of X-Force was great. What were you going to ask?
Would you have changed anything about this Cable?
No.
This is the first Cable we've seen on screen, right?
I mean,
essentially.
I can't think of anything that needed changing.
Okay.
Like, one thing that I found interesting about Cable is he was able to, like, if his gun was elsewhere from his body, he would hold his hand up behind him and it would flow over to his back.
That's cool.
Which could either be because he has super futuristic technology with magnets, or because he's telekinetic. And I like the fact that it was a question.
Yeah, that's cool.
And that's what because that's early Cable. Like, he never really used his powers. But, like, it was there. So, we watched the movie. It's great. We get to the end. And, you know, they have the big climactic ending. And then they have the little wrap-up. Without spoiling anything, it would be like in Deadpool 1, the big climactic ending is when he, you know, shoots Francis. And then the wrap-up is when he, like, has his mask taken off and, like, you know, is still says bye to Colossus and, like, you know, smooches with Vanessa. So when it gets to that part, the wrap-up, it'll say it's bye to Colossus and, like, you know, smooches with Vanessa. So when it gets to that part, the wrap-up, all the lights come up in the theater and the sound gets turned off. And it starts piping in the radio again. I'm like, what the fuck? And it's still playing the movie. So we see that they're saying stuff, and it's clearly dialogue-heavy stuff.
Yeah.
And then they go into the credits. They start doing the post-credit scenes, which look like they would be awesome.
Shit.
But we can't hear any of it.
Yeah.
And so I go out finally after waiting a while, because I figured I saw other people leave, so I figured they were going to talk to the manager. I saw other people leave, so I figured they were going to talk to the manager. So I get up and I go to talk to the manager. And I'm like, I hear the manager talking to someone else, and he says, are y'all in Theater 9? And they're like, yeah. And he goes, okay, well, we have these free passes for all of you to hopefully make up for the money. And they were like, oh, I mean, it was just like they kept saying the last 10 minutes of the movie, which isn't true. I was like, it's the last maybe 5 minutes. But either way, I was like, is there any way you could just like rewind it some? And he goes, I don't know, because we got another movie that we're supposed to show in there after this one. And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, I don't give a fuck.
Fuck those other people who
fuck
paid.
this other movie. Like, you fucked up.
Yeah.
This is how you need to fix it. But he said, if you want to, you can go into theater 1. I'm pretty sure they started the movie later than you guys. And I'm like, man, theater 1's not going to have any fucking places to sit. But
was it that crowded?
No, but I was just grumpy and fuck. I was in full fuck it at that point. And I said, man, I don't have time for this shit. And I walked off. And like he gave us our free passes. But I was pissed because, you know, it was my favorite character. I mean, I know shit happens, mistakes happen. It's not necessarily like, I'm not going to write a bad review, but at the time I was fucking furious because
just fucking unlucky.
Yeah. So I got to go see it again.
Sweet.
But yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'd let you know, but I want to go to that theater, especially now. Fuck that.
It's not the worst thing that I've
I
ever
like
had
Aubrey
happen
Mills. I like their theater.
It's the crowd.
You don't like the crowd?
Yeah.
I've never had a problem with the crowd there. I had more of an issue with the crowd at Avengers, but that was also because of Infinity War. So
the one, well, I say the one time. There's only been 2 times I've had problems with crowds at Providence. One was during Deadpool 2 because there were people that wouldn't shut the fuck up, and the other time was when I went to see Wonder Woman, and I got those kids kicked out.
You're such an old man.
Fuck those kids. How am I an old man? You would be okay with that if some kids came up and they sat next to you and they're sitting on the floor and they're playing on their phone and they're not fucking watching the movie, they're just distracting you?
I would just tell them like kill their family.
I told
I'm not getting up to go talk to anybody.
I told the manager at the theater that because I went over to him, I said they're over there and I was like, I'm sorry that I'm cussing, but it's either I come and talk to you or I take the fucking phone and throw it across the theater.
Yeah. We're like, hey little boy, where's your mom and dad? Okay, I'm gonna murder them if you don't leave.
Yeah, I was pissed off then too.
Yeah. Well, that way, mine's not.
I don't like going to
mine's not any better than your method. It just means I don't have to get up.
It's true.
I don't feel like.
I mean, my method was to physically take their phone and throw it across the fucking room.
Yeah, but then you gotta pay for it.
No, I don't. Fuck them. They don't know who I am.
They probably listen to the show and they're like, it was him.
Fuck them anyway.
Yeah. Well, sorry.
I still wouldn't pay for it.
Sorry, Thunder Lad. To ruin your trip to the States.
Suck my dick.
I don't tell Thunder Lad.
I'm not telling Thunder Lad to suck my dick. Thunder Lad wasn't the one I got kicked out of there. Yeah. I'm not even sure how old Thunder Lad is. I still think that
I think he's like 8.
Thunderbolt like just picked him up.
He kidnapped that child.
Why didn't he go with them to the con?
Thunderland?
Yeah.
Because he's probably with his mom.
Is Abigail not his mom?
No.
Oh.
Whose
parents are still together these days?
Still
together these days.
You know nothing about Thunderbolt.
No.
Other than his name's Thunderbolt.
I do not, and we gave him that name.
No. Good for him. Lucky boy. Lord Thunderbolt, Lady Thunderbolt, and Thunderlad. Like, we have branded them so there's no reason they don't start a TV show.
That's true.
They need like there's no reason they don't start a TV show.
That's true.
They need like the Osbournes, but you know, not as good. British,
but not as popular.
Yeah. You know, we'll do a remake in the U.S. It'll be better, and all those actors will go on to do great things. The Office, basically.
Yeah.
The fuck. One person from The Office matters.
Or
2 people from The Office.
Or it'll be like the IT Crowd, where it's fucking great and phenomenal, and then they try to make a U.S. version of it, and it bombs so fucking horrifically that they only have 1 episode. Despite having one of the original actors in it.
That's what I went wrong. They didn't take any of the original British fools.
They took
one.
Office.
For The Office?
Oh, no.
No, for
I never watched The Office.
So who matters in The Office from the Brit?
I've never seen The Office.
Really? You've never seen the British Office?
I've never seen any of The Office.
You should watch the British one. You'd probably like it, honestly. You like Ricky Gervais, right?
I don't know.
You don't know if you like Ricky Gervais?
Who the fuck's Ricky Gervais?
Wow. Okay. The guy from Black Panther is not Ricky Gervais.
Oh, well, okay.
That's the title of this episode.
I'm gonna put that in my notes.
Yeah, please do, because that needs to be what this episode's called. The guy from Black Panther is not Ricky Gervais. So, the colonizer, the white dude. That sounds racist. So the agent, he was in the British Office. And then, remember in Pirates of the Caribbean, the first one, the pirate with the wooden eye? Like secondary character, Barbosa's crew?
talking about?
Talking about the pirate with the one eye.
Oh, the skinny one that hung out with L.O. Poppet?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he was also in the British office.
Which I always find it funny that he's always referred to as L.O. Poppet.
Hello,
like,
Poppet. Yeah.
My cousin, Evil Penguin,
yeah,
he met him like
really?
at a convention once.
And his banner said Hello, Poppet.
Well, he even told me, he was like, yeah, I was in the bathroom and I came out and it was the L.O. Poppet guy. He's like, I went and partied with him.
Because that was the first like major pirate anything in that movie, wasn't it? Yeah. Well, no, Jack Sparrow had gotten there prior to that. Never mind.
He's like the first person to pull up.
Yeah.
There. Now I'm gonna forget, and like 5 months from now, I'm gonna look in my notes. I'm gonna be like, the guy from Black Panther's not Ricky Gervais. Why does that even
be? Cryptic.
Yeah.
I heard that Deadpool 2 was riddled with cameos.
It did have a lot of cameos.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay. Without spoilers, will there be a third one, you think?
I don't know because I didn't see the end of it.
Oh shit, that's right. I'm sorry to bring that back up.
I mean, there's a chance for it.
Yeah. They had an end credit scene, so. Is TJ Miller still funny? Weasel?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was kind of funny in the first one.
It had everybody. Well, it had all of Deadpool's friends from the first one, like Blind Owl came back, Vanessa, TJ Miller.
Was Pete as awesome as we want Pete to be? Or is it a spoiler?
Yes.
Okay.
Pete was as awesome as we want Pete to be.
Okay. Clearly, Pete has a pretty significant something to do.
Was as awesome as we want Pete to be.
Okay. Clearly, Pete has a pretty significant something to do.
God damn it! I kind of want to take you to see it.
Just for Pete.
Just
Deadpool.
Just because I can't talk about half of what happens in this
It's really
movie.
that. It's like Avengers kind of spoiler.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, there's some stuff in it that's like I can't talk too much about it because it's too easy to give away some of the really big surprises.
Oh shit. Okay. I know Wolverine pops up. I'm just throwing that out there. I have no knowledge of that. But you had to think about it. You're like, did he pop up? Okay. That's exciting. No, I'll go see it. I'm going to see if I can get Leah to watch the first one tonight. Because we're going to go to the mall tomorrow and dress me. I'm going to wear...
She's changing you.
I'm changing.
You're already not wearing a Skeleton Crew shirt.
I wear this all the time.
No,
Like, I think
you only wear Skeleton Crew shirts.
I think this is a dirty shirt.
I think
it is a dirty shirt.
I think Leah's changed you.
She is for the better. No, I want to stop dressing like a 12-year-old. I did a whole podcast of this. Shows how much you listen to the Leah Legacy podcast.
I don't listen to Leah.
And you get mad at me for not listening to Oliver Twitch.
Oliver Twitch is music, and I don't get mad at you for
I
not
don't
listening to it.
music.
I get mad at you for not coming to my shows. When you're like, hey, I'm going to come to your show so I can video it, so you'll have some stuff that you can put on YouTube, and then like...
Would you rather me just
Never
say, look, I don't leave my house. I'm not going to a show. I went to that one show because if you buy me tickets, I'll go to a show.
I can get you in if you videotape stuff for us, like, especially.
That's a lot of work to do.
All I'm hearing is excuses.
I don't go to shows, man. They give me anxiety.
I don't go to stand-up comedy.
Yes, you do.
I went to yours.
Oh, that was across the street from your job? Yeah, thank you.
That is one of
so much.
That is one of 2 stand-up comedy shows that I have gone to.
It wasn't a stand-up comedy show, though. It
Yeah,
was
I
me
know, so
signing up to do an open
But
mic.
that wasn't my fault.
Do you feel guilt? Like, nobody said it was your fault.
I'm telling you.
It
You were only the second stand-up comedian that I have gone to see.
was the first? Carlin?
Yes.
Yeah. Wow. I'm up there with Carlin?
Up there with Carmen.
That's huge.
I know.
You're going to put a poster of me up there saying 30 words?
Maybe.
How many words are on that poster?
2,443.
Is it? Oh, I can't. There's a glare to be
Yeah.
fair right there. Okay. Wow. That's a lot of words.
Mm-hmm. I'll read one off for you.
Please. Just pick a random one.
Cock happy.
Oh, that kind of bummed me out. Because you could put cock in anything. And
Well, no, that's specific.
Cock happy.
That's specifically for sexually fixated. Like, they're all categorized.
Oh.
For instance, a sanitary napkin can also be called a granny rag.
Hey, give me that granny rag, bro.
Yeah. Analingus can also be called
analingus.
Bite the brown. I need to use this like one of those like dictionary where, or one, you know how sometimes people like pick a word and like try to use it in a sentence throughout the day. Yeah. I need to do that with this.
You should. Here, let's use analingus right now. Ryan Horn performs analingus on his dog Taft.
Are you saying he bites the brown?
He bites Taft? The brown with Taft. Oh wait, analingus is the definition. Yeah, what's another one on there? He's gonna be so mad.
For analingus?
Love you, Ryan. I really do. Can't speak for Phil.
He likes to smear the tuna. Dog Taft.
You know, Ryan, if you would do your podcast, you'd have a way to fire back. But you know what?
But Ryan also doesn't have a poster with over 2,000 dirty words.
I wouldn't be surprised, dude. That's the thing. Superherohype.com.
Like, apparently, boy in the bush is a phrase for female genitalia.
Oh.
Or boy in the boat, I'm sorry.
Oh, I like boy in the bush, though. That was funnier.
They're all small. I gotta, like, turn around and, like, squint my eyes to look at it.
Let's see. Let's see what's going on in comic book news. A lot of talk about Solo. Do you give a shit about Solo?
I don't. I feel bad for not giving a shit about Solo.
I really want to care.
Like, Asher texted me just a minute ago. I haven't messaged him back, but he was asking if I was going to go see it, and I'm not, like... I don't know. I know some people think because Deadpool had such a... Apparently, it's not doing very good in the box office compared to...
Deadpool?
Yeah.
Compared to what, Avengers?
Well...
I heard it was number one for the weekend.
It was for that weekend. Yeah. But yeah.
Compared to what, Avengers?
Well...
I heard it was number one for the weekend.
It was for that weekend, yeah. But like after that, and they're wondering if like superhero fatigue is finally setting in. But it's like, I think it might hurt Deadpool that it came out like what, fucking 2 weeks after Avengers.
Yeah, and Avengers is still smashing shit.
But yeah, I don't know. Solo is like I will probably buy it when it comes out on Blu-ray, sight unseen, maybe.
Mm.
Because I have all the other Star Wars movies, but I don't know if
I don't care.
I'm not going to go see it.
I saw the trailer and I was like, wow, this feels weird. And then I wasn't looking forward to it for that reason. And then we got our look at Donald Glover as Lando. I was like, okay, this might be neat. When I saw the latest trailer, I'm just like,
I haven't even watched the latest trailer.
I don't really care.
I mean, it could be great. I mean, Rogue One was phenomenal.
Rogue One was great. And no, yeah, it may be great. It's just there's nothing pulling me to see it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not... there's nothing I care to find out about. So I kind of enjoy Han Solo's backstory not being super well known.
Yeah.
I like him being like a dirty smuggler that we don't know why he is this way.
Yeah, he just kind of showed up and took a job from Obi-Wan and threw him in a world of adventure.
Let's see. Following this morning's news that Jake Gyllenhaal,
whose sister I'm in love with.
Ew, really?
Maggie Gyllenhaal? Oh, yeah.
You mean not Katie Holmes?
What?
Because she was in Dark Knight.
Oh.
Katie Holmes.
She also played the Satanist in Cecily Demented.
That's why you like her.
Hell yeah. I like her for a lot of reasons. That's one. I've also seen pictures of her in lingerie.
Yeah.
She lives in Nashville.
Maggie Gyllenhaal lives in Nashville?
Yeah. I've also seen pictures of her in lingerie.
Yeah.
She lives in Nashville.
Maggie Gyllenhaal lives in Nashville?
Yeah.
Weird.
I want to find her house and stalk.
Okay.
That's creepy.
We can.
Well, after the show.
when we were going to Infinity War, we probably drove past her.
Probably.
That's probably where she lives.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, her brother Jake is going to be Mysterio,
which is cool.
That's badass. I mean, I don't really.
And they're bringing back Vulture.
Yeah, which is rad.
Yeah, so.
But Jake Gyllenhaal being Mysterio doesn't mean anything to me, other than fuck yeah, Mysterio's gonna be in a movie.
That's fair. Yeah, I mean, they could have announced really anybody as Mysterio.
Right, and it's just I'm more
Jake Gyllenhaal might surprise us. He might be great. I have no real beef against Jake Gyllenhaal.
I think he's great. I think he's everything I've seen him in, he's been good.
Yeah,
I've had no complaints. I've never been like, wow, he really fucked that role up. I wish they had cast blah blah blah. You know, I think he would have been a better Peter Parker, honestly, than Tobey Maguire.
Than Tobey, yeah, probably.
I think he would have been like,
especially. I mean, he's about the same age as Tobey, isn't he?
Yeah,
around
exactly.
Like Donnie Darko days.
Yeah, and I feel like he would have played up a more because Tobey Maguire couldn't quit to save his life.
Yeah,
he always sounded nervous, even when you got that, Ock? Like it was really uncertain about himself. That wasn't a direct quote, but he was never. Tom Holland is cocky as shit, and like he has the quips down to a T as Spidey.
That was the thing that I liked about what's his name from Amazing Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
He quipped well.
Yeah, he did.
But what pissed me off is like in the trailer they had the whole thing where like he goes, "Oh no, a knife, that's my one weakness," and then he webs it, and I was like, "That's funny, that's classic Peter." Yeah, but then we watched the movie, and it's the only time he quips.
Only time.
And I was like, "God damn it, you fucking set me up for disappointment."
Yeah.
But yeah, even in Avengers and in Civil War when he is nervous, and that's what works so well about Tom Holland is he sounds like someone who is talking a lot because he's nervous, not talking less because he's nervous.
Exactly.
And he's quipping more because of it, and it works so well.
So well. So yeah, they finally got the right Spider-Man. Yeah. So I'm excited just for that, and Vulture's coming back.
Hell yeah.
And Mysterio, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like they could make this almost like a horror movie.
They could.
Because I mean, what else? How else is Mysterio going to come into play other than just manipulations and mind games?
And I think that we are at a level and stage of CGI that they could do a lot.
Yeah, they could do a ton with Mysterio.
Like they could. I don't think they could have pulled Mysterio off in the early days of that first trilogy.
A ton with Mysterio.
Like they could. I don't think they could have pulled Mysterio off in the early days of that first trilogy.
No, they couldn't even get the Goblin right.
Yeah, like fucking, they made him look like a Power Ranger.
I wonder if we're gonna get a Osborn in the Homecomings. Are we just calling them Homecoming, or what is it? Spider-Man Homecoming 2 is like what it says. But it's not.
I think they're keeping the name Homecoming.
Really? That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's just okay.
Okay. Whatever floats your boat.
No, they shouldn't do Spider-Man Homecoming because it's not Captain America, the first Avenger 2. It's not. Yeah, I mean, come on. It's Captain America, Winter Soldier, Captain America, Civil War.
It might be the only way they can keep it separate from the Sony Spider-Mans.
Maybe.
So, I don't know.
It should be a colon.
Whether or not, like, his high school homecoming comes into play in the second movie, I suppose.
Yeah. So what is this? Marvel Studio President Kevin Feige previously confirmed that the sequel, or the 2019 sequel to Homecoming, will take Peter Parker out of New York for a European venture in London. You hear that, Thunderbolt? Spidey's coming to you.
I wonder how they're going to do that with him being dead.
That will reflect the global aftermath of Infinity War and Avengers 4. Did you just rip your pants?
Yes.
That far. If I smell that,
sorry.
I'm going to be so bummed out.
I'm bummed out that it happened.
I'm going to preemptively.
I will say, and
lucha up.
This is coming from someone who doesn't like fart jokes. But
how do you not like fart jokes?
I have no idea.
Well, you're not American.
But I'm fine with that. Speaking of not American, though, I was listening to one of the podcasts from Talk Nerdy.
Yeah.
Which I do occasionally.
That's really sweet of you.
Oops. But I was listening to their podcast, and, like, Thunderbolt ripped one.
Did he really?
And it was loud. And they were like, and apparently it happens all the time. And I messaged him. I was like, dude, how the hell were you able to fart so loud that the microphone picked it up?
Oh my God. Can I answer for him? Because I don't think he's this funny.
Okay.
I want him to say, I brought the thunder. But in an Australian accent.
Yeah, because clearly he's Australian. That's not what he said though. He just said
he
just goes. Apparently, it happens all the time, and in that accent.
Does he not? Is he unaware that when he farts?
I don't know.
Apparently, it happens all the time. You just don't know that this happens.
He's like, oh, I just get a little toot out once in a while. I said, that's what happens when you boil all your food. And I said, it's a talent I was blessed with.
Okay.
And I said, that's what happens when you boil all your food. And he hasn't spoken to me since. I think I chased him off.
We've kind of gotten mean at Thunderbolt.
Sorry, I love you, Thunderbolt.
Well, BJ's a Patreon now.
See, fuck you, Thunderbolt Patreon.
No.
See,
BJ is so supportive. He buys Comic Crypt shirts.
Yeah, he bought the Field Now CP.
He bought the Field Now CP. And yeah, you just said he bought the Field Now CP. And yeah, you just said stuff with Thunderbolt, right? He didn't buy it.
Yeah. Well, he gave me money.
Oh, so he
sent
didn't buy
it to him.
Okay.
But he didn't buy the shirt because I felt bad that the fucking shipping cost so goddamn much.
Yeah, I feel bad too. I just sent BJ something else. BJ, I haven't forgotten about it. I need to send him something because they're fucking customs over there, man.
Yeah, and it's even worse. Like with our current regime, I think it made it worse.
Really?
I think.
Of course, it has to.
Either that or Brexit won.
I think it has to be Brexit because it doesn't cost more to ship. I'm not paying any more to ship them stuff.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, they're having to pay more to pick up. I think it has to do with anything valued over $20. And Printful, who I use to print, values the shirts over $20. So if it comes from the U.S., they do have a European location. I don't know.
Which I like that shirt that BJ is always wearing. Like I need to get one of those because
we can just order those whenever.
I know, but I'm broke.
Just let me know. Why are we talking about this? What else is happening in the news? What happened in comic books? Because Lord knows I haven't read shit.
Justin got me reading Batman again.
Are you happy or sad about that?
It's interesting. I'm kind of liking this specific arc because, okay, here's what happens apparently. Booster Gold.
No, I'm already not interested.
No, trust me. Booster Gold decides to give Batman a wedding present.
Okay.
And he remembers Superman telling him about how when I forgot the character's name. One of the villains like puts this like there's these like fucking plants in the DC universe that you put on somebody's face and it just puts them into a dream world where everything is working out well for them and it's just like the perfect world for you.
Damn,
and then while you're seeing that, it's killing you. And Superman was talking about how he remembered that, but in the little dream world, he noticed that things were just going too well, and he fought his way out of it.
Yeah.
So, Booster Gold, he decides the best way to give Batman a fantastic wedding gift is to go back in time, save his parents.
Oh no.
So that Bruce can see what it's like to live with his parents being alive, and then go back and stop himself from doing that. Fix the timeline again.
Yeah.
So
DC and their fucking timeline fucking.
So he goes into this timeline where he saves Bruce's parents and like it opens up with like I don't know, I guess for whatever reason. Oh, Joker gas. That fucks people up. Like the Jokers are like this gang and Joker fucks people up because Batman's not there to stop them.
Yeah.
And I guess Hal Jordan got a dose of it. Because it shows that he uses the Green Lantern ring, which does not allow you to self-terminate, but he has so much willpower that he pushes it and offs himself with the Green Lantern ring.
Holy shit.
And like, so Booster's like, that was kind of cool. And and like, he finds Bruce and explains to him what he did.
Yeah.
So that he can be like,
surprise.
And Bruce is like, wow, I always knew something was off, that, this wasn't quite right. And he turns around and breaks Skids, which is the only way for Booster Gold to travel back and fix it. So I haven't read any further than that, but that's still, I think that's an interesting thing. And it, has Booster Gold being a bonehead.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's to be expected, but holy shit, what a weird
thing. And it, has Booster Gold being a bonehead.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's to be expected, but holy shit, what a weird... Because he's not Batman now.
Yeah. Dick Grayson's Batman. And he uses guns. It's interesting.
No.
Dick Grayson's Batman. He
Not
uses
into it.
guns.
Not into it.
Uh,
You know why I'm not into it? Just use Jason Todd.
Jason Todd owns a
Car dealership.
not a car dealership, but
Oh,
a car repair shop.
Okay.
And he invents a thing for your tires, so that if anyone tries to steal your tires, it'll electrocute them and kill them.
And kill them.
Yeah, because it's the Jokers that they're worried about stealing. Your
Yeah.
tires. And like,
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that book gets in my box, so
I don't know.
I think it is. I'll eventually read it. I need to start reading my comics.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Do you know Brie Larson shot her Captain America stuff? Captain Marvel scenes before Captain Marvel? I don't know if that has any relevance.
Wow. Did you just say she shot her Captain Marvel scenes before Captain Marvel?
Well, for Avengers.
Before Avengers?
Yeah, Brie Larson shot Avengers 4 scenes before Captain Marvel.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't like a
that
weird
makes more sense.
wormhole meta.
Yeah, I thought you were like, she shot her Captain Marvel scenes before they did Captain Marvel. It's like, well, yeah.
By herself in her room. It says 1 hour ago. It says Netflix is now worth more than Disney. I have a hard time believing that. I haven't been to Netflix Park. Just throwing that out there.
Well, even Opryland was a park, and look what happened to it now.
Yeah,
Y'all don't know anything about Opryland.
I know nothing about it.
Anything about Opryland?
I know nothing about it. According to Yahoo, Netflix shares saw a surge this afternoon, raising its value to $351.09 per share for a grand total of $162 billion. Disney stats, however, dropped to $101.74 per share for a market cap of $152 billion. So Netflix is technically worth $1 billion more than Disney.
Wow.
Now we've become the economics podcast.
Yeah.
That's interesting to me only because can we credit Disney for making Netflix so valuable? Because without the Marvel characters, I mean, how devoted are a lot of... Well, I don't know. They have a lot of other shit. They do.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if Marvel's enough to push them there yet.
Well, Marvel and Disney movies?
I mean, Disney's talking about starting its own streaming.
Well, they are, for sure. And they're going to, like...
I mean, DC is starting its own streaming service.
DC,
that's weird.
DC needs to just
slow down, guys.
Like, start over and do it the right way. Like, we're not going anywhere. If you start your universe now correctly, I don't know, I think it's too late, to be honest with you, because they fucked up so many times. Like, they say, hey, here's a Batman movie. I'm going to be like, and?
Yeah. It's like, I was telling that joke last episode of, or it wasn't a joke, it was a story about like the dude that was asking me if people were excited about Aquaman, and I said the ladies are because Jason Momoa, and he's like, are they really that shallow? And I'm sitting there thinking, it's unfortunately like the most I can even think to look forward to in Aquaman.
I'm that shallow. Like, I want to see Jason Momoa be fucking Aquaman.
Yeah, like, I mean,
I want to see him shirtless, looking like a pirate, talking in air bubbles under the water.
Yeah.
What was that? That was stupid. I didn't like that at all.
I don't know, air bubbles.
I mean, I guess it's easier to shoot things that way, but...
Oi! I got me stuck in me bomb.
Avengers Infinity War becomes highest grossing Marvel movie of all time in China. Was that a surprise?
It's like the highest grossing movie,
Ever?
Marvel movie of all time. Like, fucking period.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me check, Box Office Mojo, see where we're sitting with our comic book movies.
Yeah, let's do that.
This is like, I feel like this is a lame episode.
Why is this a lame episode? Because you're nervous about the YouTube thing.
No, but I did look over there and I saw how I just look like a fucking loaf.
What do I look like? I look like a loaf.
No, I'm one fat dude.
You're self-deprecating. You're never going to be happy with it. You could look like Jason Momoa and you're still not going to be happy with your abs and long, luscious hair and giant dick.
certainly don't have abs or long, luscious hair.
Long, luscious hair, giant dick.
I certainly don't have abs or long, luscious hair.
Put that monster in my pants.
Well,
when you're right, you're right. I'm not gonna. I'm only correcting the thing you're not. You're not.
I can only be so self-deprecating. Sometimes I'm like, man, my dick's too big.
Yeah, who has that problem? Ryan Horn.
Yeah, that's true.
Ryan Hollywood, huge cock, Horn.
Yeah, that's what they call him.
That's what they called him.
Infinity War is at number 8.
Ever?
Domestically.
Oh, domestically. So what's ahead of him? Titanic.
Star Wars: Last Jedi, Avengers, Jurassic World, Titanic, Black Panther, Avatar, and The Force Awakens.
Black Panthers. Oh, because all those finished.
Black Panther's at number 3. Yeah, all those are finished.
Yeah.
But yeah, right now that's where Avengers sits, according to Fox.
Infinity War. It's kind of funny that Avengers beat.
Yeah, right now that's where Avengers sits, according to Fox.
Infinity War. It's kind of funny that Avengers beat out Avengers.
Let's see, worldwide.
Worldwide, son.
Avengers: Infinity War is at number 4.
Hmm.
Holy fuck! Already worldwide, Avengers: Infinity War is the 4th highest grossing movie.
Yeah.
Underneath Star Wars: Force Awakens, Titanic, and Avatar.
I believe it, though. I totally believe it. And by the end, when we hit, 2 months of this movie. How long are movies out? Like 2 months?
I don't know.
Well, once we get there, I don't know if it'll ever be beaten.
I know Deadpool makes a joke about the box office numbers. And Deadpool 2.
Are you looking forward to Christopher Robin?
No.
No? I am.
I could fuck less.
Really?
I am looking forward to Incredibles 2.
I like, I'm looking forward to that too. But I like Winnie the Pooh.
I mean, I'm not opposed to Winnie the Pooh, but I just don't. I'm not enough to give a fuck to go watch a movie about Christopher Robin.
Chubby little cubby, all stuffed with fluff. He's Winnie the Pooh.
Are you calling me
Winnie the Pooh? Chubby little.
Why are you calling me a chubby little?
Wait. Hang on. You fucked me up.
Yeah.
The wonderful thing about Tiggers is Tiggers are wonderful things.
Whoa.
The top
That's
of
racist.
rubber.
You need to calm down.
Listen, Tigger.
Have you seen that video of that girl that gets booed off the stage at a Kendrick Lamar concert for saying the N-word?
No. Is she a white girl?
Yeah, and it's
Whoa.
funny as fuck. Kendrick Lamar pulls this white girl on stage and gets her to sing along with him.
Whoa.
And see, that's what's funny about it. She starts dropping the word like every other line has it in there. And she drops, which is Kendrick's fault for
100%.
But it's still, to me, it's funny because she says it a few times and then Kendrick goes, whoa, 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 and everyone's booing. Fuck you, bitch. And she's like, and the girl's playing it cool. She's like, what's the matter? Am I not cool enough for you? And he goes, you just got to censor one word. And she goes, oh my God, did I say it? And he goes, yeah, you did. And she's like, I'm sorry. I was just singing it the way you wrote it. And he's like, well, you got to censor it. And,
why?
And then he gives her another shot and singing it the way you wrote it. And he's like, well, you got to censor it. And,
why?
And then he gives her another shot because she's white. And he plays the song again, and she almost says it, and he's like, "All right, we're done." That's fucking funny.
Don't pull someone up who's got to censor the word. Like, if you want someone to sing your song, pull someone up who can freely sing your song. Okay. That's like you're setting somebody up for, because her level of excitement is not gonna prevent her from saying that.
Hey, I gotta laugh.
I mean, it's hilarious. It's fucking really funny. That doesn't change. But it is 100% his fault.
Yeah, but I mean, whatever.
You can't blame that girl because she wasn't doing it to be racist. She was just like, I'm singing your song, dude. I don't know. Like, when I'm singing
me on stage, you wanted me to sing.
Yeah. Like, you brought me on stage. I'm not going to sit here and think what is socially acceptable right now. I'm just really excited to be up here singing a song with you.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way she could have controlled that song. Oh, no. That's stupid. Fuck you, Kendrick Lamar.
No, I think it's funny as fuck, though.
He set her up for failure, though.
Yeah,
what a dick.
He was looking for that YouTube exposure.
What an asshole.
He wanted his name in the
news again. Cut his face. You hear that, Kendrick?
Whoa.
Yeah. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna take your face.
Didn't he do the Black Panther soundtrack?
No, that was a. Did he, or was that? Because there was that Run the Jewels song in it.
What? There's no Run the Jewels song in the Black Panther soundtrack.
Pull up the trailer, son.
That's not the same thing as the Black Panther movie.
Why would it be in the trailer if it's not in the soundtrack?
They do that all the time.
I don't know anything about soundtracks. Come up to the spotlight. Woo!
Let's see.
We're seeing.
Yeah, it's Kendrick Lamar.
Was it?
Yeah.
Still gonna go, so.
But that just goes to show we're still talking about comic books.
Did you know the guy from Black Panther is not Ricky Gervais?
Yeah, that's probably the name of this episode.
Twilight Zone.
I know, right?
Twilight Zone. Well, we can't do next week's books because we're live.
Yeah.
That's what you were doing on.
We're about out of time anyway.
What?
67.
It was a great episode. Remember when Ryan Horn came in when we were talking shit?
That was funny. And he jumped off immediately, went and cried.
I don't care. I don't care.
I do. I'm sorry, Ryan.
Welcome to the spotlight. Woo!
Please don't beat us with your massive cock.
Not that bad. It's all show, no flow. You know what I mean?
Stepping in the spotlight.
Woo! Did it turn off now?
Oh, yeah, sure. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Hey, YouTube. We're leaving. I don't know who's watching, but I'm trying to figure out how to turn it on. Say something. I don't want to say nothing.